Chessington and Legoland, two very popular theme parks. Chessington was opened in 1931 and Legoland in 1968. So from the title of this video you might be able to guess that I prefer Chessington over Legoland, but not only that, I don't like Legoland in general. Now don't get me wrong, there are some good things about Legoland, but unfortunately the bad very much outweigh the good. For example, I really like the Star Wars Lego Museum and some rides like Driving School, Viking River Splash and Dragon's Apprentice. However, Legoland is still a waste of money in my eyes. Firstly, the queues. You could go for 8 hours and end up going on about 4 rides, because it's happened to me before. Also, the hotel, granted I've never stayed in it, it's like a mile down the road from the park. And although it looks alright, do you really want to be travelling an extra mile the next morning to go on another 4 rides over the course of a day? And those extras, and what I mean is those people drying machines. They have them outside water rides to, like let people dry off after the ride, which sounds like a good thing, but they make you pay for them. Those things where you like hang off the bar for like 2 minutes and win a hula hoops, they're alright, but if you're paying for the ticket, the travel, potentially the hotel, why would you want to spend more on just getting dried off after a water ride? Now let's get on to Chessington. Probably one thing I didn't like about Chessington was the room on the broom ride, which was a new addition when I went a few years ago. And being indoors, you can't see what it's like. Therefore, there were these 2-hour-long queues of people waiting in anticipation. Luckily, I managed to skip the queue as I'd stayed overnight at the hotel, which allowed us to have an early hour access before everyone else got in the park. But it wasn't even a ride, it just told the story of Room on the Broom. I was thinking it's a bit of a scummy thing to do if people are waiting hours for a ride, which turns out to just be a book. Now, good things. The rides are much better, like Vampire, Scorpion Express, Grovelow River Ride Adventure, Jungle Bus, Rattlesnake and Monkey Swinger, just to name a few. Secondly, the hotel is very well decorated and you get a great view of the park from your room. Also, Chessington has that added benefit of animals, another thing it has over Legoland. Finally, the food is very child friendly, not like cheese and garlic. After this analysis I've just had, I now hope I can start an anti-Legoland movement and get Chessington to attract more people than Disneyland and Alton Towers combined. Anyway, see you all next Thursday at 9.